Stranger Things has always been about more than just monsters and mysteries. It's the unforgettable character bonds that keeps fans coming back for more. That's why when the news broke that Season 5 is bringing back one of the show's most beloved duos, it felt like a victory lap for longtime fans. It's nostalgic, it's emotional, and honestly it was about time. Stranger Things Season 5 seems to be reuniting one of its best duos, and fans couldn't be more stoked. After all this time waiting and guessing, the news that the last season's coming out during the 2025 holidays feels like we're finally going home, back to Hawkins and to the characters we've grown up with. While Season 4 delivered jaw-dropping stakes and a terrifying new villain in Vecna, something still felt off. The show's early magic, the emotional bonds, the smaller, deeply human moments, seemed to get lost in the noise. But now, with one of the show's most beloved pairings stepping back into the spotlight, it finally feels like Stranger Things is ready to recapture that rare spark that made it a cultural phenomenon in the first place. Stranger Things Season 5 is shaping up to be more than just a final chapter, it's poised to be a full-blown television event of epic proportions. They're dropping episodes on big holidays, Frank Darabont is directing 2 key ones, and the Duffer Brothers are saying it's gonna be seminal television, so the hype is real. But for all the explosive action, mind-bending twists, and upside-down horrors we're bound to see, the true heartbeat of Stranger Things has always been its characters. From the gruff but lovable Jim Hopper to fan-favorite Eddie Munson and, of course, the powerful and resilient Eleven, these are the people who've made Hawkins feel like home. But when it comes to the best duos, there's one that's totally the best, Steve Harrington and Dustin Henderson. Their bond, equal parts hilarious and heartfelt, took everyone by surprise when it first emerged in Season 2, and quickly became one of the show's most treasured relationships. Now, Season 5 is supposed to bring back that old emotional magic, and the news that Steve and Dustin are getting back together has fans everywhere getting ready for a nostalgic, bittersweet trip. After all, Stranger Things has always been about friendship in the face of darkness, and there's no friendship quite like theirs. Once Steve Harrington changed beyond his early days as the arrogant high school bully, he underwent one of the most rewarding character transformations in Stranger Things, and quickly cemented himself as one of the show's most beloved fan favorites. His friendship with Dustin was amazing, it was hilarious and surprisingly sweet. They were like a big brother, best friend, and babysitter all rolled into one, and they made the show's scary parts easier to watch. That's why fans were thrilled when Netflix, alongside the long-awaited release date announcement for Stranger Things Season 5, dropped a teaser trailer during their 2025 Tudum event. The footage offered a first glimpse at the upcoming season, and what stood out most wasn't the monsters or mayhem, it was Steve and Dustin back on screen together, side by side. Just one shared moment between them was enough to spark a wave of excitement, reminding fans why their bond remains one of the most endearing and enduring throughout the series. While Steve and Dustin did share plenty of screen time during Season 4, things weren't always smooth sailing. The easy camaraderie they'd built in previous seasons hit a few snags, with much of their time together marked by bickering and playful jabs. Steve was actually surprised when Eddie told him Dustin had said something nice about him, shows how much their relationship had changed with everything going on. But even with all the sarcasm, they were still tight. It's normal for close friendships, especially between a big brother type and a teen like Dustin, to have ups and downs. They still loved each other, it just changed as they got older. Now that Season 5 is coming, their bromance will probably be awesome again, filled with laugh-out-loud antics, exasperated one-liners, and, if Stranger Things stays true to form, a few truly heartfelt moments that will hit fans right in the feels. The quick shot of Steve and Dustin in the trailer shows them navigating what looks like a tense, dangerous environment, exactly the kind of high-stakes setting that could lead to something epic, hilarious, or deeply emotional between them. Knowing those two, I can totally picture them cracking jokes one second and then getting all real and vulnerable the next. That's what makes their dynamic so compelling, it's unpredictable, but always heartfelt. As we head into the final season, with the looming threat of character deaths more present than ever, these scenes are already shaping up to be among the ones I'm most eager to watch. I don't think either of them will die, but the whole "people might die" thing just makes everything feel heavier than before. Every look, every word, every goodbye is gonna hit harder. And if Stranger Things has taught us anything, it's that even the funny stuff can hit you right in the feels, especially when it's between a former babysitter and the kid who always looked up to him. While Stranger Things is known for its thrilling mix of science fiction, supernatural horror, and 80s nostalgia, at its very core, the series has always been about its characters, their growth, their friendships, and the bonds that hold them together through unimaginable odds. Steve and Dustin started hanging out more in Season 2, and from that moment, their chemistry quickly became a standout highlight. Watching them evolve, not only as a duo but also as individuals, has been an incredible joy for fans. Their relationship totally sums up the show. It's funny but also super heartfelt. Steve went from a high school jerk to a big brother to Dustin, which is one of the best parts of the show. And Dustin's energy and loyalty make him the perfect partner. That mix of laughs, loyalty, and real love is what makes them so great to watch. It's why having them in the last season feels like the show will stay true to what we love. Stranger Things Season 5 won't just be about taking down the ultimate evil, it will be just as focused on delivering emotional closure for the character arcs that began all the way back in Season 1. This show has always been about more than just monsters and mysteries, it's about the people who've been through everything together. The final season's marketing is all about nostalgia, bringing back that Season 1 vibe to wrap things up. The Duffer Brothers have openly emphasized that theme, and few relationships capture that journey more perfectly than the one between Steve Harrington and Dustin Henderson. They've got other important friends, sure, but their connection is one of the most real and life-changing friendships in the show. It's gotten better and better each season, funny, sweet, and totally deserved. As we brace for the end, the show owes it to that bond to see it through with meaning and care. Because, at its heart, Stranger Things has always been about more than just fighting monsters, it's about love, friendship, and the people who change us in ways we never saw coming. As Stranger Things gets ready to wrap up, we're all getting ready for a huge battle, but also for the feels when we say goodbye to these characters. The show's gotten bigger and crazier, but what's kept it real, what makes it so awesome, is the friendships that have formed in the eye of the storm. And the best one? Steve and Dustin, hands down. Their jokes, Steve being a mentor, always having each other's backs, it's the most real and awesome relationship on the show. They've shown us how people can change, grow, and find friends where you'd least expect it. Their friendship totally shows what Stranger Things is all about, being tough, sticking together, and loving each other even when things are totally insane. If you can't wait to see Steve and Dustin give it their all once more in Stranger Things Season 5, like this video and subscribe to Stranger Vecna for more Steve and Dustin content.